Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Battle Brothers. And we do have a job to get to do. However, we're kind of in a situation where we need to take 2.5 days to kind of repair our equipment so that we're not on the verge of dying. We've also got injuries that have been treated, but it's going to take a couple of days to kind of get rid of those wounds. So we're going to go wandering, I think, for a couple of days in the desert. Could do with a bit more food, though, I think, just to make sure that we don't run out as we're off. Let's just grab, say, a couple of things there. And, yeah. Oh, one thing. So I was thinking about sort of squad size, and I loaded up an old save that wasn't a lone wolf one, just to check. And however, yeah, so we've got a maximum roster of 12. Normally you'd have 20. But the thing is, you're only ever allowed to have 12 guys on the field, active at one time. And the rest kind of sit here in reserve, waiting for their time to be used, basically. So what does that mean for us? Well, it means that we can have a full squad active, but it means that we won't be able to have anyone in reserve. So, tempted just to get Bell back in the team, honestly. We've got gear for him. He's good at pole arms, so... maybe we bring Razamat back out. I like to have the spears kind of on the outer edge, and yeah, we'll give you that. Because if we can't really have a reserve line, we'll just make use of Bell, Bell the Wheezy. Okay. Yeah. So where should we head to? I'm kind of tempted to head down here onto this little bit of land. We can actually cross here, which is interesting. I assumed we'd kind of cross here where it looks like there's a bit of a land bridge. Yeah, I kind of want to see what's over here. We might find well, we might... probably, it's not going to be a direct route, obviously, to Kadian, but there might be a crossing here available. Little oases here. Wondering if we might sort of find enemy camps or something. Oh, we got one. What we got? Burning Sands Camp. We've got many outlaws, which are kind of the tougher ones. An archer. And a leader. I'm not going to go... obviously, we're still waiting to repair our stuff. I'm not going to take that off. We could head there. Just kind of check in. Yeah, 24 hours, so there's a lot of activity around here. I wonder if it's friendly or not. Probably not, given our luck. Food-wise, we're still doing it. Need a bit of money coming in soon. So the injuries are good, though. So yeah, so maybe we'll head back to our contract location. What have we got in the local labour pool here? We got a shepherd. Have we got anyone sort of, high quality? We got an executioner. Don't know about that. That's kind of the tier of armour we're probably looking for now. If not slightly above that, we're looking for. I haven't used the two-handed scimitar in action yet. I was actually reading up a bit about it. It did sound like it could be a good idea. I mean, it would probably have to wait until I've got quick hands. I guess I could get some. But maybe have the longsword kind of there. And then, you know, if we're surrounded, we can switch to that. Obviously, this has got some AoE and this doesn't. I also think we need to start using nets properly. Who I might use it on. Do any of these guys have quick hands? Belle actually does, as does Reese. What I do is, we give it to Belle. Can I chuck it over 3 tiles range? That's what I was wondering. So we can put it on a backliner. Come up against a tricky customer, chuck a net on them. Nets and dogs are 2 things I want to start investing in properly, I think. Talking of dogs, there's a beast tracks there. Wary about what these might be. I think these guys may have destroyed whatever it was, although actually the tracks kind of go past them. Along the road, you come across a man wandering the desert with a family of younger men by his side. He welcomes you to a campfire and asks if you'd like to hear tales of the desert and of the South in general. Yeah, sure. The man goes on to talk about the ancient empire, at least what he is aware of it.
It's hard to say exactly what it was, you know. It is hard to say exactly what came before. I had gotten a glimpse into the libraries of Kadim and was rather astonished at what I was able to find. You know what the oldest texts we have are? Ancient texts. You know what these ancient texts write about? Other ancient texts. We have no idea how far back our timeline really goes. We just exist in the here and now, and perhaps one day in the future our progeny will come to find that we are the mystery, and those that were mysteries to us.
He scissors his fingers through the air.
Gone.
Oh, may your path be ever gilded. Okay. Stop. Let's carry on to Karakan, and then we'll... Oh, what we got? Hyenas. 8 of them. I don't fancy taking on beasts right now. I've never fought hyenas. I don't kind of know what their deal is. Food situation's not too bad. I think we're pretty much repaired now, more or less. So yeah, let's head to... We can check out this bit of fog of war on the way as well, perhaps. These little deer, things just bones in the desert. Yeah, there's nothing there. Okay, so what we got here? We've got unknown garrison. Just says nomads. Don't have any reason to disbelieve that, do we? So let's go in. 7 of them. Okay, good for right. Looks like they're just the cutthroats. They might have one outlaw, because he's acting a bit later than the others, which tends to be a bit of a sign. Let's delay that. No? Okay. Well, this shouldn't be too bad. Famous last words. What do we not like? Well, I don't like these hammers, because they knock people out. I think we just step in and jabbing away. This is sassy. Yeah, let's go. That's good. The shield there. We do this and try and hit the head. 49%. Now my scimitar. One thing I didn't realise about this is that the skills cost less to use. So even though it's a two-handed weapon, you can actually swing with it twice, which is rather nice. I think what we'll we'll do is go here and then act first in the next round. And you, to say really, but let's go there. You can actually still use it, which is kind of cool. 63. Alright, so remember with this one, inflict. The basic attack inflicts bleeding, and the decapitate does more damage if the target is wounded. So let's start with this one. Pretty good. Should do the decapitate. Well, did what it said on the tin. Sort of get aggressive going there. Probably not. Let's just leave. Going. Out. Oh, that's good. I was just wondering if I'd bother going in on the shield with him, but I'm glad I did. Go there and shoot at that without a shield. Good. Again. These two guys up here, so yeah, we'll pass the shield again, which is rather good. Shoot through here, 78, that sounds good. There we go, he's retreating. Ooh, okay. Let's go for a decapitate. Taking heads. Sassy's leveled up, which is rather nice. They probably didn't have a lot in the way of equipment that would really interest us, I would imagine. Bit of food, bit of money, some tools, which is nice. Got some jewellery, which is good. Yeah, and stuff to sell, which is always good. If you do click leave, by the way, you do lose everything permanently if you forget to grab it. I mean, there's footprints here. I wonder if we see what left those. It's another group we might take on. What we got? 11 nomads. Yeah. Only one outlaw, so I think we can manage that. It is night. Maybe we should. But it's going to be dawn soon, so we'll... Okay, it's dawn. Let's fight. Fight. I think this might be the group that attacked us before with the second group as well. I think that was the previous episode. Okay, didn't like that. I think it stunned my dazed boring death. I'm not sure what dazed does. Okay, they are coming forward a bit. $50? Not this time. With the slinger, I'm not convinced they'll... Oh, with all the slingers, I'm not convinced they'll run on, so let's just take it. risk it. Let's go there. Yeah. Maybe go here, protect this flank a bit. Going against the shield. Now this dazed. Less damage, less fatigue, less initiative. Ideal. Might try and send boring dad around that way and start hacking away at the slingers. These guys. Give them one get up on the face. 40%. Cool. Sticking him taking on that slinger. Decapitate. Oh, we missed it. Oh well. How long does this thing last? Another turn. Decapitate. Hello. Against the light. It doesn't have the shields to misses. Hello. It's going hard with that flail. Come on, 60%. There we go. There we go. There will retreat. Did I level up Sassy? I don't think I did actually, did I? I'm trying to do that. Yes. 5. Oh. Come on, guys. 69. No. Okay, now he's breaking at last. Down. There we go. Yeah, so Sassy still needs to be leveled. No one else did. Some food. We'll take it all. Stuff to sell. Which is good. Right, let's level up Sassy. Sassy the Cell Sword. Melee. Defense and fatigue, I think. There we go. Shield. He's a bit wounded. How long is it going to take to recover from that? Probably not too long. Use most of our supplies though. So I'm going to actually explore down here. As we're in the area. And then we'll head back. Yep, nothing here. Alright, back to Karakan. That went fairly well. Can't remember if they had other jobs available. Wait a minute. Right, oh, 3 skulls. I don't fancy 3 skulls, I'll be honest. What's this? A tournament at the arena. Okay. Ooh, 3 rounds. Oh, 3 skulls. 3 rounds, each harder than the last. Win all 3 with the same 5 men to earn the grand prize of a famed weapon called the Magnificent Menfeller. I think we're not ready for that. I wonder if his matches will cycle back round, because I wouldn't mind going up against something more like the Spiders at this point. Anyway, settle the stuff. Tools. Some meat. Gladiator, level 4 gladiator for 10 grand. Probably out of our means for a while. What I think I might do, I might head back to Razsanan, see what jobs it's got. And then I might try and find someone that's got a kennel. And get some dogs in the team. I've been there. I think we've only found one place that had one. Have I not talking to you? The kennel. Wolfenberg, is that the only one I know about? It's on the other side of the limit map. And there is a couple of places I haven't been that might be worth checking out before running all the way up there. How many times I look in those places, it's not there, is it? What's here again? A lot of nomads, I think, wasn't it? Alright, I'm going to go there. I'm going to also check out the town I've not been to yet. And we'll work towards getting a full squad of dogs, I think, as well on everyone. They're very useful. See what missions they've got. Dawnland, 2 days. Well, yeah, maybe, because I'm heading there anyway. 760 to go. Are we going anyway? I know people say don't do the caravan runs, and I get it, but I think if I'm planning on going that way anyway. Now, where's Dawnland? It's just up there. Not really near Sandberg, which is where I was going to go. Along the way, Bell the Wheezy, the miner, sucks in great gulps of breath, then lets them out in long, albeit a little wheezy exhales. He nods to himself as though satisfied by something everyone does. It seems some folk are easily pleased, but he does explain himself. You know, I spent years in the dank and dark of the mines, breathing in the dust and the metals. I think being surface side this long has been a fortune of its own. Treasure I didn't know was out here for the taking. Thank you, Captain. I wouldn't be here right now if it weren't for you. You nod and thank him for his kind words. He's in good spirits, and he's actually gained +4 max fatigue, which is quite nice. Let's have a look at what that means for him. He's now at 48. Was he at 44 before? There might be a percentage decrease thing going on with the punctured lung. Yeah, 40%. So it has gone up. It maybe only went up by 3 or maybe 2. But it's a benefit. Despite his punctured lung, he's very, very slightly more effective than he was previously. His aim is ran at the sight of this. Oh, the nomads are coming in now. What we got? Cutthroats and an outlaw. That should be it. Famous last words, but the cutthroats are the basic variant, so. I mean, I think caravans where you get attacked by manageable groups is probably the best case scenario, because you're not missing out on the experience then. Pegging it. Wait. Which one's the outlaw? Seen him yet? I think we have. Still be waiting to act. Okay, what should we do? She is coming to roost Burke a little bit, I think. I'm going to protect him with that. There he is. Let's do that. Is he going to come in? He actually is. Capitate. Hey! those. I'd like to get rid of him if I can. Nope. Oh. What's that? Oh no, not sights down. Big groups are weak enemies. Okay, every time. Oh, that bloody hammer. Very want Sassy in the way of that hammer, but firing line a bit. Why do they hit every attack? God, you need to be hitting those, dude. He's got no armor. I do have full armor. It's running. Oh my god, hit something, guys! Try to do anything. Not bad. Come on, big finish. I don't think Bell's hit anything this entire fight. Oh, enough sight, I'm sorry. He was an early hire as well. Went through a stage of getting people back after injuries like that, but it's been a while since that happened. Couple level ups. Ooh, 140. That's probably better than what some people are wearing. Back to 8. Oh dear. Other than Lee Kong. I'm a bit concerned about the stamina on these guys, though. Mercenary could probably wear it. I'd like to get him a... Well... I should give him the axe, really, shouldn't I? Norm's the one that's taken on the axe. Norm's specialised, so we'll give him that. Let's do your stuff here. So we'll take melee defense, stamina. Doesn't use a two-hander. Getting 4 back on a kill is good, whoever you are. So. Buck. Ranged. Crossbows, yeah. So what do you get? You get 25% less fatigue, 20% of damage, ignores armor. Or an additional. So, okay. Works for me. 105. Is anyone currently using anything worse than that? I don't think so. Alright, well, we move on. Unfortunately, we took quite a battering in that fight. Is there a temple in where we're going? Yeah, there is. Where we're going now, Dawnland. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Yeah, this goes. At least there's another trading caravan here. Although, probably focus on us primarily. They're going in. I fancy it. Go on then. Bit of cannon fodder. Maybe take one or two down. Let them do it, to be honest. As long as one of the guards survives. Actually, I don't even know which ones are our caravan and which ones not. He's our guard, isn't he? As long as he survives. Fire a crossbow bolt into the back of someone's head. Let's go this way. Legally gone back a little bit, honestly. Ranged cooking going on. Archers. Assy will hold back, I think. Can I get? Yes, I can. The thing about goblins is they're not particularly strong health and armor wise. It's quite annoying. Actually try and free him. Yeah. We actually hit. Ah. Where did I get to go last time? Come on, let's land a hit on one of these. 55, 55. Burke's lost his magic touch, unfortunately. Once you do actually start hitting them, they can fold quite quickly. So I'm going to do it though. Oh. Where did you come from? I think we would have been in trouble if it wasn't for this second caravan being here. They've taken a lot of the early focus off us just by providing a target-rich environment. Not much point chasing down the fleeing ones because they'll just they got the legwork things. They don't take opportunity. I still get to kill a guy. Way out. Just gonna run away, I think. Kong is not doing too hot. That's maybe a bit better. Surprised he's not fleeing yet. Oh, these guys are going to get there in time. Boring Dad, well done. You did absolutely nothing in that fight. You might just flee. Give chase with Reese here. At the end of the round, it might just say let them go, in which case we will. It's over. Okay, we didn't lose anyone. Nobody leveled though. Tools is good though. Not very many, but something. I would imagine. It seems to. I don't think places on the coast tend to have kennels. I don't think we're missing out on anything there. Let's drop him. Well, we're a man down now, fortunately. There is a militia guy. We could get Alright. Let's have a look. Okay, cool. So we got Reiner, who is pretty good at the melee skill, which is nice. That's what we want. Fatigue looks pretty healthy, although that'll go down, obviously, when we kid him out. We'll give you... Spear. Yeah, okay, no, that's like a good hire. So, take that. Fatigue. Let's give you Colossus. Okay. And we'll see who's next on my list. Okay, company, welcome. Azrael. Who's a veteran of these sort of campaigns on this channel, which is cool. We don't have any more permanent disfiguring injuries. Which is good. Is there a temple in this town? There is actually. Okay, well let's get these. I have no money left. Well, we're gonna sell all this stuff. That's a pretty nice shield though. Let's give that actually to. I should have quite a lot of money. Which is good. Very good. Probably can't buy that. I'd rather take care of these injuries. Gives us a few days, doesn't it? 2 days, in fact, of that. So let's take a contract. Going to Kadim. I'm not going back there. I think I will take that. I think what we do is head off. So we're still looking to head to Wolfenburg. There are some places that I haven't been. Like I've never been to Wolkenberg. Might have a kennel. I have been to these places. I know there's nothing there. But let's head to Eulenkrug. It's kind of the next stop on our journey. I can't remember what the garrison was like there, but we're not really in a position to be taking on big groups of undead, which is probably what's in there. What's this? Beast. It is a one. I'm going to take it. It is a one skull. Unholds. Man. They absolutely destroyed us before. I don't think I can. Not with the group the way it is at the moment. So I think we've got to pass that up. Let's head on to Donnerfest. The Unholds are like the big self-healing giants we tried fighting before that just didn't go well. Yeah. Alright, so let's head up to... Although there are kennels there, I've kind of run out of money now, so I do need to take jobs on. Let's go to Wolkenberg, and then we'll probably go on to Talbach to try and make a bit of cash. Yeah, no kennel here, unfortunately. No jobs we can take. Ooh, during camp, a hint of murmuring grows louder and louder until you can no longer focus. You put your quill pen down with the sort of energy that the ink bottle can take without breaking and step out of your tent. Sassy the sellsword and Likong are standing there bickering over who is the better shot. Seeing you, they waste little time asking if they can hold a shooting contest to decide who is right. Okay, fine. You throw your hands up and tell the men to do what they must before retiring back to your tent. Outside comes the twang of released arrows, quickly followed by the thwap of them finding their targets. Again and again. The din of men grows louder as what you can only assume. What is a throng of observers grows. Finally, the contest is at some sort of end, indicated by a refreshing silence, and you get back to us. We've lost ammo, but we've both gained range skill, which is by the by, really, seeing as neither of them is our resident archer, but hey, it's something. Got a bit of time to do a job before we're out of cash. What do we got? Why are all these unholds here now? I don't want to do unholds. They're too horrible. Oh, where are you going? Blankenstadt. 3 days? I can't do it. I can't pay the men that. I can't pay the men that long. What about in advance? Alls. I guess. Men aren't going to get paid tomorrow. Start running out of food quite soon as well. Yeah, we've got one skull. What's that? Track something down. 370? Okay, well, that's a day or two of pay. Let's quickly do this one. What's this? Some lucky miner recently struck a particularly rich vein. Seem to be selling anything. Alright, where are we going? Looks like we're going down here. Should be within our capabilities. 6 thieves. Only a few raiders, but at this point they should be fine for us, really. You would hope. Burke's shooting has been rubbish recently. That's real. Do the same. Why is Bell able to move 2 tiles in this swing? Sure on that. Go. Wow, okay, back with a bang. Probably happen. Damn it. Charmed life this guy at the moment. More. There he goes. Buck's actually got a couple of kills. He just needed a bit of encouragement, I think. There we go. There's Reese. 2 levels. Pretty good. Actually, that's quite a nice thing to sell. That's good. Alright. You guys are going to kick off about not being paid today, but... Actually, it's only dusk, so now it's night. What's that? What are those barbarians going to do? Oh, I think they just got destroyed by 2 armies. Okay. I was going to go in and maybe join the armies in the fight, but it was over pretty quick. Sell our stuff. I need some more food, I think. Some grain. Don't need to work. What is the 3 skulls? Barbarian village. I think that's going to be above our pay grade. Easier work. Horn might have something. It's probably Horn. Kind of relying on that to have work we can do. Okay, I'm going to accept this isn't ideal, say. Oh, let's level up these. Melee. I think that's why Bell's able to act after moving 2. I think I'm gonna swap armors though. That's right. Seeing as he's in the front line. Okay. So we're going this way. You know, best case it's direwolves. Worst case it's something much worse. 8 direwolves. Not perfect. slightly lucky on the RNG, I think. It just... They will start to panic, though, as they begin to drop. Real getting surrounded. Let's pop that down. Pop its head off. First. Yep. Well, big swing. Didn't go at this guy. God, okay. RNG now turning against us. Fuck. Oh god. Yep, it's happening again. Please hit something. A couple of them flee. Three of the five are now full. Need this to hit. Oh, Jesus. Come on, guys. 94%. There we go. Awfully. We'll run them down. He's probably going to get away, but we might get him first. Hit him like that. Reach the finisher? Nope. He can't? Yeah. Cool, okay, well we took some fair amount of armor damage. Bell's leveled up. Let's have a look at that. Maybe Bell's not a lost cause yet. We'll give him the tea. Then he's going to need that. A. Cool. Okay, and some stuff to sell, so that's not too bad. Want a perk. Not sure about that on a pole arm. good for him. Guess I should take that. Gains 2. But he's probably going to wear heavier armor at some point, assuming he survives. Okay, well, let's go back. I can see some stuff to sell, but actually it might be better to turn it. We have a taxi. We actually do have a taxidermist here. That was nice. Right. So, sell that. Sell the strange meat. I quite like the idea of that particularly. How much is their tools? So use one of those. I was thinking of the taxidermist. We can make another one of these mantles to improve some of our armor. $300. I'll take the war dog armor because we're looking to buy dogs. I mean, I could make some of those and buy cheaper dogs and fit them with the armor. Maybe I'll do that. We've got four bits of armor for dogs now. Gonna need more work. Not really pushing up our relations with this very much. It's a shame because I still can't take their jobs. Go back to Havelberg. I think that's probably a problem for next time. Where do we pick up work in a place I can also come and get dogs? It'll probably involve going back to Taba. I mean, maybe we're going around down here till we got a decent amount of cash again, and then making the trip back up to Wolfenberg. Is that really the only kennel? It's annoying. What else I can do. This faction has loads of places, but it won't give me work, so difficult. They've only got one. I think it's only Horn that will give me work in their roster. Oh well. Anyway, we'll do that next time. So thanks very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this, if you have, if you could hit that like button, that'd be awesome. Do leave a comment as well. Let me know how you think the campaign is going. We did lose someone, unfortunately, in this episode. Let's look at the obits. So we lost Novsight, disemboweled by a nomad cutthroat. 39 days, 30 battles, 20 kills. Our biggest loss in terms of experience so far, unfortunately. Yeah. Anywho, we have welcomed Azrael to the team, so it's not all bad. We can get 3 more as well. I'm getting down through my list. There's still plenty of names on it, but we're definitely working through it. But yeah, thanks very much. As I said, leave a comment, and a big thank you, big shout out to our channel members as well. So the supporting Vorodad Gaming is very appreciated. If anyone else is interested in checking out memberships and getting earlier access to my episodes, that'd be awesome. But thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.